I think if you factor in the oil price fall, the impact of sanctions and everything else that goes with that, and the political uncertainty that you have building in Russia at the moment, then the outlook is even worse than many people would fear. Really, we're into a realm of the unknown with Russia at the moment, because it seemed as if, until a few months ago, that Putin was very much in control of the situation and that he was the one pulling the strings. And it's now clear that he is actually a victim of events just as much as everyone else is at the moment. And actually, you're going to have a self-sustaining downward spiral for the Russian economy as the sanctions bite, as the oil price fall takes effect, as consumer spending continues to get knocked as well. So it will make life increasingly difficult for Russia and for its president. And the issue is, can it pull itself out of this downward spiral anytime soon? I suspect the answer to that is a firm no. You will see the situation getting a lot worse before it gets a lot better. It's almost too big to quantify, really. I think the idea that you might be facing, after all this time, the unravelling of one member of the Eurozone is something that markets really haven't prepared for. And I think people are very worried that you will see major ramifications coming through from this election. Now, whether this pushes the ECB closer to QE or some similar measure in the bid to try and stave off disaster is an interesting point. But I think really the idea that Greece has finally lurched back onto traders' agendas, really, after a gap of so many months, is a very interesting one. I think it will send a message, I think, to investors, particularly in the industry, that you need to be very careful now. One is unfortunate, two is even worse, and then the third one makes life even more difficult for Asian airlines. And the read across for investors will be, well, are there other issues coming across in the industry that we need to be aware of? So that will make life a lot more difficult for airlines operating in that part of the world, and will certainly mean that investors are likely to stay away from that particular part of the airline industry for the foreseeable future.